Be honest. When you heard the word faith, you didn't think of logic or denial. For a lot of people, faith sounds like turning off your brain, believing without evidence, or pretending hard questions don't exist. And maybe you've heard, you just have to believe. But that's not satisfying, especially if you're a thinker. So let's ask the real question. Is faith blind? Or does it actually make sense? Here's something most people don't realize. Everyone lives by faith. Not religious faith, but trust. You trust that your brakes will work. You trust that your paycheck will clear. You trust the very chair you're sitting on won't collapse beneath you. You don't personally inspect every bolt or wire. You trust based on evidence and experience. That's not blindness. That's reasonable trust. Faith works the same way. The Bible defines faith like this. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's from Hebrews 11:1. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say faith is pretending. It doesn't say faith ignores reality. Biblical faith is confidence based on evidence, even when you don't have the full picture yet. Just like trusting a bridge before you cross it because others have crossed it before you. Blind faith says, believe in this even if it contradicts reality. Biblical faith says, follow the evidence, take the next step. But Jesus never pressured people into belief. He invited them to investigate. Jesus said, come and see. He pointed to changed lives, fulfilled promises, and his own actions. Faith wasn't forced, it was reasonable. Here's the irony. We trust many invisible things every day. Love, gravity, time, consciousness, even oxygen. You can't see them, but your experience reveals their effects to you. No one says, I don't believe in love unless I can measure it. We believe because the evidence is real, even if it's unseen. Faith in God works the same way. Faith isn't about having zero doubts, because doubt isn't the enemy of faith. Dishonesty is. Biblical faith welcomes questions. It doesn't stop there. Faith says, based on what I know so far, I'm willing to take the next step. Not a leap into darkness, but a step toward light. If you've avoided faith because you thought it meant shutting off your mind, you were misinformed. Jesus never asked people to believe blindly. He asked them to follow the evidence and see what happens. And maybe faith doesn't begin with certainty. Maybe it begins with curiosity. And curiosity is enough to get started. So I leave you with this. Faith isn't blind. It's trust with your eyes open. Peace. See you in the next one.